Thank you for joining our meditation session tonight. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving weekend. I encourage you to get comfy. Settle in. You will be here for about 30 minutes tonight. So get all the wiggles out, adjust the hair, make sure you're somewhere that you can be for a good while. Of course, if you do need to wiggle or move later during session, you are allowed to do that. Just do so mindfully. And no worries, if you fall asleep, it's probably what you needed. So enjoy the rest if you fall asleep. If you're new to meditation, know that you can meditate with your eyes closed or your eyes open. You can have your eyes only slightly open. It's all up to you. And I want you to inhale and exhale in a way that feels comfortable for you. So if that's breathing in and out of your nose, feel free to do that. You can also breathe in the nose and out the mouth. You can even add a little bit of a sigh. And then of course you can breathe in and out of the mouth as well. Let's begin by turning our attention to the flow of our breath. Notice your inhale. Notice your exhale. When you tune in to your inhale and your exhale, you might notice how your lungs expand, causing your chest to rise, how your lungs contract, allowing your belly to fall and relax. You might notice the cool of the inhale, how the inhale has a cooler temperature. And then follow the exhale, noticing the natural warmth of your exhale. Keep watching your inhale and your exhale, seeing all the different things you can notice about it, all the different sensations, being grateful for the breath, something that supports you throughout your entire day. your breath, bringing you what you need, supporting you even when you don't realize it's supporting you. Being grateful for the breath. Throughout the meditation today, feel free to come back to this practice right here. Just the breath meditation. Your natural breath, watching your inhale and your exhale. If you would like, you can try lengthening the inhale and the exhale by adding counts to it. Inhaling for a count of 4, and then exhaling for a count of 4. This is called the balanced breath. And to breathe with the balanced breath for a long period of time can be quite comforting to the nervous system. I'll count out the balanced breath twice, but I also want you to feel free to move at your own pace. So your count of 4 might be longer or shorter than my count of 4, and that's okay. So you inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going at your own pace. Knowing that you can always drop the balanced breath if it becomes too difficult or you don't want to practice it anymore, and go back to watching your natural breath. staying with the balanced breath practice for a little bit longer. Inhaling for a count of 4. And exhaling for a count of 4. Get curious. Notice if anything's coming up. As you watch your inhale and your exhale, you might notice if today in this moment, and it might not be something that applies to any of the other moments, you're preferring the inhale or the exhale. Maybe it's easier to inhale for longer or easier to exhale for longer. In your practice of the balanced breath, what is it that you're bringing back into balance? Allow the balanced breath to fall away, returning to your natural flow of breath. Let the effort of the pranayama end. Let your jaw relax, or your face relax, your shoulders relax. The practice of gratitude is a challenging practice sometimes. The practice of gratitude can be so much more than simply listing items that you're thankful for right now in the present. But we're going to start there. So you might think thoughts like these. I'm thankful for food. I'm thankful for water. I'm thankful for clothing and shelter. And you might think of all the awesome luxuries and things that you have access to that you're particularly thankful for as well. For about a minute, I challenge you to come up with all the things, as many things as you can, that you're grateful for right now that you have access to. Awesome. Good job. So now you've made a really long list in your head of a bunch of things that you're thankful for. We're going to take it a step further. And don't worry, we'll do the balancing breath after. So you might think of something a little bit riskier. Gratitude can also be a part of difficult experiences. For example, you could feel grateful for knowing someone who has passed on, thankful for them in your life, even though they aren't a part of your life now. You might also be thankful for not having to experience something terrible that you experienced in the past. That something is firmly in the past and not a part of your present. You might feel gratitude for that. You might also feel gratitude for something bad in the past, whatever bad might mean to you, because you learned from it. Those are 3 different types of complex situations that bring up complex feelings that you could bring gratitude with. So I want you to choose something that you feel ready to bring to mind today. Maybe it's a loss. Maybe it's something you're thankful for not having to deal with in the present that you've dealt with in the past. Maybe it's thankfulness for a particular challenge or a learning experience that you had. Allow yourself to think about this thing for a minute and allow whatever thoughts and feelings, sensations arise to arise. Okay, that was a minute. Now, you might be like me and struggle to bring gratitude to something that you might be thinking of, and that's okay also. For the next minute, see if there's something in it that you can feel grateful for. And if you can't find anything, maybe be grateful for the capacity to feel and think, the capacity to process. Okay, you have a minute. Wow, I am thankful for you. I am thankful that you are giving yourself the space and the time that you need for you tonight. To help balance the practice that we just did, we're going to return to the balancing breath. So that's inhaling for a count of 4. And exhaling for a count of 4. Feel free to stay with your balancing breath. If at any time it becomes stressful, you can return to your natural flow of breath. If you haven't already, return to the natural flow of your breath, allowing the effort of the balancing breath pranayama to fall away. Start to deepen your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, waking up. Find a stretch. If you're laying down, you might reach your arms up and then beyond your head. And then find your way to a comfortable seat if you aren't already seated. Thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. The divine light in me honors and recognizes the divine light in you. Namaste.